The Amish are one of the most unique and fascinating groups in the world, holding fast to centuries-old traditions while living in a world that is rapidly changing. With a population of over 350,000 in North America, their way of life is guided by faith, simplicity, and community. Despite their rejection of modern technology like electricity, cars, and even television, the Amish continue to thrive. But how do they maintain their beliefs in a society that values speed and convenience? Are their traditions sustainable, or is the Amish way of life slowly fading away? Before we move on, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Let's get started. The Amish are a Christian group known for their simple lifestyle, plain dress, and rejection of modern technology. They originated from the 16th century Anabaptist movement in Europe. In the late 1600s, Jacob Ammon led a stricter branch that became the Amish. Most live in the US and Canada, mainly in Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Indiana. Old Order Amish, the most traditional group, use horse-drawn buggies and speak Pennsylvania German. They avoid electricity, television, and the internet, value family and hard work, and limit interaction with outsiders. With 40 subgroups and 1,925 congregations, practices vary, but common rules include ending school at 8th grade and holding church services at home. Mennonites and Amish are often confused, but they have distinct beliefs and practices. Both trace their origins to the Anabaptist movement in 1525, but split in 1693. Many from both groups immigrated to North America in the 18th century, settling separately but near each other. Today, about 800,000 Mennonites live in North America, divided into subgroups. Some assimilate into modern society, pursuing education, professional careers, and technology use, while traditional Mennonites maintain plain dress and simpler lifestyles. Traditional Mennonites are either horse and buggy users or car drivers. Unlike Amish men, Mennonite men do not wear beards, and their women often wear patterned clothing. Traditional Mennonites live in rural areas, avoid higher education, and limit modern technology, though they allow electricity. Despite some similarities to the Amish, they remain distinct in culture and practices. The Beachy Amish and Amish Mennonites are often mistaken for Amish, but they are distinct groups that lie outside the Amish tradition. While both have roots in Amish communities, they were formed in the 20th century by members who left the Amish to create more progressive groups. Some former Amish continue to join these churches today. Despite their names, these groups are not considered Amish because they do not use horse and buggy transportation or speak Pennsylvania German. Members of the Beachy Amish and Amish Mennonites tend to wear contemporary clothing, pursue higher education, and embrace technologies that are typically forbidden in Old Order Amish communities. These differences in practices and lifestyle set them apart from the traditional Amish way of life. Three non-Amish groups that are often confused with the Amish due to their distinctive plain dress are the Old German Baptist Brethren, Old Order River Brethren, and Hutterites. These groups are often mistaken for Amish because their plain clothing resembles Amish dress, and their men also grow beards. However, unlike the Amish, both Brethren groups drive cars, use electricity, and allow higher education and internet use. These practices set them apart from the Amish, despite the similarities in appearance. The Hutterites originated from the Anabaptist movement in 1528 in Europe. Their key distinguishing feature is economic communalism and the rejection of private property, inspired by the early Christian church's practices in the Bible. Today, around 50,000 Hutterites live in 500 rural communes across the Dakotas and the Canadian Prairie provinces. They follow traditional religious practices, wear distinctive clothing, and speak an Austrian dialect. However, unlike the Amish, Hutterites embrace modern technology, particularly advanced farm equipment and motor vehicles, which are all owned collectively by the community. This communal approach to both lifestyle and property sets the Hutterites apart from the Amish, despite their shared Anabaptist roots. We hope you are enjoying it, so don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you stay updated. The Amish lifestyle is guided by the Ordnung, a set of rules that varies between communities and districts. There is no central governing authority, so each community makes its own decisions. What is acceptable in one district may not be in another. The Ordnung is reviewed and agreed upon by baptized members before communion, which occurs twice a year. It covers dress, technology use, religious duties, and interactions with outsiders. Women also vote on these matters. Family and community are central to Amish life, with large families seen as a blessing. Hard work is valued, and labor-saving machines are often avoided to prevent idleness. The Amish are recognized for their plain clothing, which symbolizes humility and unity. Men wear solid-colored shirts, broad-brimmed hats, and simple suits, with beards representing manhood and marital status, while mustaches are avoided due to pacifist beliefs. Women adhere to strict dress codes, wearing calf-length dresses, muted colors, aprons, and prayer caps. Bonnets indicate marital status, black for single women, white for married ones, as jewelry is seen as prideful. Amish clothing is handmade, with fastening methods differing by group. Old Order Amish avoids buttons, using hooks or snaps instead, while the more progressive New Order Amish allows buttons. This simple attire emphasizes their faith and community. Amish cuisine is simple and traditional, playing a key role in social gatherings like weddings, potlucks, and fundraisers. Many Amish foods, including pies, preserves, bread mixes, and canned goods, are sold at markets, and some communities run restaurants for visitors. Meat consumption is similar to the American average, though preserved meats are more common. Amish cuisine is often confused with Pennsylvania Dutch food, but regional differences exist. While shoofly pie is a well-known dish, food historians note that Amish culinary traditions are dynamic and evolving. Not all Pennsylvania Dutch are Amish, and not all Amish live in Pennsylvania. The use of various technologies among different Amish affiliations. Old and New Order Amish do not permit cars, radios, televisions, or, in most cases, the internet. The three largest affiliations, Lancaster, Holmes Old Order, and Elkhart-LaGrange, represent the mainstream Old Order Amish, while the most conservative groups appear at the top and the most modern at the bottom. Technologies rarely used are on the left, while widely accepted ones are on the right. Amish culture results in lower greenhouse gas emissions in all areas except diet, with per-person emissions estimated at less than a quarter of mainstream society. The Amish share a predominantly German or Swiss-German ancestry, but use Amish to refer to their faith, not ethnicity. Some recognize their unique cultural and genetic traits. Those raised in Amish homes or who join the church are considered Amish. Certain Mennonite churches have many former Amish members. While more Amish immigrated in the 19th century, most today descend from 18th century settlers who prioritized tradition. Some Amish Mennonite groups never belonged to the Old Order Amish, having split in the 1860s to 1870s. The former Western Ontario Mennonite Conference consisted mainly of former Amish Mennonites. The Quakers, the Amana colonies, the Moravians, and the Shakers are sometimes associated with the Amish, but they have no direct religious or cultural connections with them. While these groups share some similarities with the Amish, such as pacifism, plain dress, simplicity of lifestyle, and separation from the larger society, their beliefs and practices are distinct. These common traits have led to confusion, but each group follows its unique traditions and principles. In the end, the Amish and their religious cousins balance tradition with the fast-paced modern world. Their way of life demands incredible strength and unwavering faith. What do you think? Does their lifestyle still have a place today? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit like if this video opened your eyes, and don't forget to subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.